delicious Singapore hawker food at Empress Road Food Centre. Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. Today we are at Empress Road Food Centre to try something new, like this noodle dish, some western food, and some roast meats. So join me as I explore this food centre, which is called Empress Road Food Centre. And more information about that after the intro. Welcome back. Let's start with how to get there. First of all, get yourself to Farrer Road MRT station. Remember, Farrer Road MRT station, which is on the Circle Line, not Farrer Park. And when you get there, once you get out the gantry, you turn left and head towards the escalator going up. You are looking for exit B. And so head towards the escalator going up and take the escalator up all the way to the top. So here's the escalator. So take it, like I told you earlier, to the top, all the way to the top. And when you reach the top, so we've reached the top already. And then once you reach the top, you need to turn right. And when you turn right, you see there's actually a road in front of you. This road is actually Farrer Road. Yes, this road here you see is Farrer Road. So walk straight towards the main road, walk down this short flight of steps, and then turn right and head down that direction in the opposite direction of the road that's beside you on your left. Or alternatively, you can get back into the MRT station, and instead of taking the escalator up here, you just walk a short distance to your left and you see there's actually a lift or an elevator that will take you up to the street level. So just take this elevator up to the street level, and here we are at the street level, and this is the elevator doors that you come out from. So once you come out from the elevator doors, head straight. Okay. So here's the elevator. So when you head straight, notice on my left here is actually the escalator that we came out of earlier. So you head straight, then you turn right. And what you do is continue walking along this road in the opposite direction of the traffic. Just keep following the road here and just keep walking straight. And this is the first junction that you will reach. We need to cross to the other side of the junction. So that was the direction of the MRT station. We are at the junction now. We're going to cross the junction. And on this road here, where you're turning in here, is actually Empress Road. So just keep walking straight. And you keep walking straight, you'll notice in the distance, in front of us is actually a bus stop, and just behind the bus stop is this food centre and market, and that's where we are going. And the name of the place is called Empress Road Food Centre, or its own name, Empress Market. So on this left side here is where the food centre is. On the other side, on the right, is where the market is. It's a wet market. And this small little food centre and market actually serves the people around this area with their daily goods, what they need for marketing and items for groceries, and also a food centre. And so this over here, like I said earlier, is the market area, and this side here is the food centre area, which is where we are interested in, it's where we are going to go into. And the first item we're going to try here today is from this store called Po. And here, what they have that's very interesting is called their preserved vegetable Hor Fun. And it's something new that I've not tried before. Besides those interesting dish I saw there, they also sell just the normal noodles, fried rice, fried noodles that is available at this store. But like I said, I want to try their preserved vegetable Hor Fun. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? And here it is. It cost me $5, and this is their preserved vegetable Hor Fun. So what you have is you have something like a nice egg layer on top. Underneath you have Hor Fun, and then inside here you have a nice sprinkling of preserved vegetable. I think they use chai bo here, which is the kind of preserved vegetable. So first of all, when you break into this, the noodles they have here is Hor Fun, which is flat rice noodles, and it's nice and soft. But when you eat it together with the egg, I felt that the preserved vegetable here was a bit chewy, but it does give a very nice sweet and slightly sour taste to this dish. And everything here is held together with egg. There are a few prawns, but I like the Hor Fun together with the egg. It goes very well together, and I also like the preserved vegetable taste. This is a very new dish to me. I haven't eaten anything like this before, but I must say, even though this is a new dish for me, the taste you eat here is very familiar. Taste you have tasted before, like Hor Fun, the preserved vegetable, egg, prawn, all things that you have tasted before, just that it hasn't been combined in this package before, which I find it quite interesting, but it's a bit oily. And here we are at another store. I actually wanted to eat at the store beside here, but they were closed. So I tried this store instead. It's called Happy World Roast, and here they sell roast meat and also with rice or noodles. And as you can see, they sell a wide variety of different types of meats, like char siu, which is barbecue pork, roast pork, chicken. And what I ordered from here is their $3.50, which is their char siu, which is barbecue pork, and roast pork rice. And you can see the price is very affordable, quite cheap actually for this dish. And what you have here is you have some roast pork together with this soup here. This soup here, they actually do it quite well. It's a nice old cucumber with pork rib soup. But we are here to talk about the roast meat. First of all, their roast pork here, unfortunately the skin is not crispy, but the meat has a nice flavor to eat when you eat it. Nice layer of fat and meat. Then you have the char siu, which is lean but is soft and tender. But what's really good here is this magical char siu sauce that they pour on top of the char siu, which gives it a very sweet caramelized meaty taste that goes very well with rice and the meat. So this sauce actually saves the dish and makes it really yummy. And lastly, we are at this store called Chick and Chops, and here they sell Western food like chicken and all the types of Western food, either with fries or with rice. And what I ordered from this store is their grilled chicken chop, which cost me $5.90. I must say, they really give me a nice big piece of flat chicken, and this chicken here is nice and flat, and they have actually pressed it down on the hot skillet, hot plate, hot grill to actually nicely brown and crisp one side of the chicken, which I quite like. On the other side, which is the underneath side here, you have the part of the chicken with the skin, which is a bit fatty, and also a bit tender and quite nice. The fries here are normal, the beans are normal, the coleslaw is nice. I like the coleslaw. It has a nice mayo taste to it, which I quite like. But what I really like here is the chicken. The chicken, I must say, is cooked well, but on top of the chicken they pour this very interesting like salty sauce, which only way I can explain it is like a meaty salty sauce that helps to flavor the chicken and gives it this extra nice, maybe slightly peppery but mainly salty flavor to the chicken, which is very complementary to the chicken meat and goes very well with the chicken meat and makes it tasty and delicious. And this store here, like I said, a very interesting grilled chicken chop, which I quite enjoyed. And so this brings us to the end of our adventure here at Empress Road Food Centre. There was actually another store which I wanted to go to here, which is one of the more famous stores here that sells wonton noodle, but unfortunately it was closed on this day. But still, a place that you can come here if you're nearby. This is one of the places where in the past I came here before, long time ago, and I didn't see anything interesting to eat here. But I decided to give it another chance, to come back here and make another exploration of this place, to have another food adventure at this place. And I was glad I did it, because I did find some interesting food, some food that I have not tried before, and something that is worth trying. And I've came back here and I've tried it, so that's good. And something, if you're nearby or you're in the area, why don't you drop by and try the food here too? And before we go, please do me a favor. Please help me by liking my video, by clicking the thumbs up button, sharing my video, and also subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click the bell icon too. And lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you have to do is to join me for my next food adventure. I will see you there. Bye bye.